So where do I go to? There it is.
No, that's studio backup one. That book.
It's not showing up yet, is it?
No, but it's still recording.
Oh.
It's also why we need to download and
Re-upload.
yeah. Well, because I'll clean up the video. There's always your internet sucks. What's that say?
What? What's what say?
Purple.
Huh?
Something purple.
It says 90% uploading.
What's up? How's it going, John?
Hey, I think I know that man. The myth and the legend. So did you see that show came back on? They're doing new episodes. Scrubs.
Oh, Scrubs.
I liked that show.
How's it going, John? So I can read the...
Yeah.
Hey! Yeah, good morning, Patsy. Glad you made it home okay.
I got like 3 hours of sleep after we got home, and I still feel like I'm dead inside.
Well, you look like you're from the 1940s with that hat on.
So. I like this hat.
That's his thinking hat.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I need to post more.
Yeah.
Somebody was panicking we didn't get all our posts in for the day.
And he walks in as I'm in my bedroom posting, and he's like, stop. And I was like, what do you mean? I still have 6 to go.
I'm like, we met the requirements. It's okay. You got enough flair on. You got enough flair.
I was in struggle mode.
Like,
so we got some cool new things
we got a few things.
for our studio, thanks to Peyton and Patsy.
Oh, yeah.
The Megalodon monster trucks. We got our new chumming shark. I like this thing.
You're just gonna hear it randomly go off. Everyone's like, "Arr."
Better not if I'm not hitting that button. I'm still debating whether or not I want to open this, but it's sealed in box.
Patsy's saying they got like 2 hours. 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, but you guys got to sleep after we left, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you said you still got to start the download for all the video of that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's gigabits of data, so it takes a while to get it pulled off of the...
Yeah, but at least it's not going to be 3 investigations worth this time.
That's true.
It should only take like 6-7 hours.
6 or 7 hours.
So yeah, what we wanted to do kind of tonight for our live is talk about some of the new opportunities that we have in mercantile salesmanship for our products, as well as some of the upcoming events that we have going on. Do you want to kind of headway the progress that we've gotten on the different merch sites and stuff?
Right. So, we all want to be professional podcasters and get paid. Not all of us, have mullets and just have money thrown at them. So this is our way of trying to generate revenue for the streams. We now have an Amazon affiliate program. That first post went up today. What that is it's a link that if you click on, it'll be linked to all our Chumming with the Spirit stuff on Amazon, which is right now is our books.
Well, no, we need to work on that because
some of them are under you.
There's only one under the Chumming with the Spirits. Yeah. All 9 others are under me personally, and you can't switch that.
I know. It's okay. We can still get a link. We'll still get paid for linking people to go to those books.
Yeah.
And we have new books that are going to be coming out by the end of the year that will go under Chumming with the Spirits.
Yes.
We have we just got our TikTok shop actually authorized. Some reason they rejected everything but our cup and
Yeah, our cup and our investigation log.
book. So we're working on that. Of course, we have our standard website. You can always go to our website. Our pricing is getting revamped as we get more and more things. That was me.
Okay.
My stomach is. So what we're also going to work with some of our sponsors or affiliates. We want to reach out to Rustic Supply Company. They were gracious enough to send us stuff. Hey, Peyton.
Peyton.
We'd like to, and we did a post a while back on Facebook. We are opening up. We want to work with a lot of our friends, collabers, and all that to give them a spot to have stuff on our website. Maybe even links to their website to funnel stuff through.
This hurts so bad.
Parachum just had his birthday Monday. If you guys don't know, he's officially no longer a boy. He's a man. So that's what we got going on. We were going to show some of the stuff that I don't know if we've actually shown. A lot of you may or may not know we do custom work for other podcasts. I say we. Peyton Paranormal, we did a bunch of cups for Drunken Cryptid. Trying to think who else I did. Penn Paranormal, we did some flasks for them and some cups. And generally, when you're on our podcast on site, on location, we'll do cups, shot glasses, depending on what we're doing, to say thank you. A lot of times when we're at these events, I'll have my laser with me.
Mm-hmm.
We do custom swag right then and there. Drunken Cryptid actually has some specialized cups that has their logo, and when you flip it up on the bottom, has ours, so you can see our logo underneath.
As he's drinking.
Yeah, as he's drinking.
Marketing.
We made a promotional sign for Myth Monsters of Mullets, Mr. John Fike himself, that commemorated his 1,000 YouTube views.
Which is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, that was a huge. Well, and that's why we made that little plaque for you, because that is huge. That is the milestone. As you know, everybody's still trying to get there. We just those are the things that we like to do to help out. Like as we're doing our coloring and chumming, we have these.
Sorry, I
I don't know if you can see that.
Forgot to put Do Not Disturb on.
So that is the Sleeper Mortuary 2025 Chumming and Coloring pencil box. Opens up. Colored pencils. Little shark that says "You're fantastic."
I was gonna put crayons on some of them, but I was afraid people would eat them.
Yeah, we'll have to order our own edible crayons because some of our friends are questionable.
I was worried about myself.
Yeah. But as we go through, a lot of people don't know we do hats. So as we get as a Bigfoot saying I don't believe in you either, we do ghosts, UFOs, or aliens.
Mm-hmm. Investigation logs with pens. We have. This is an example of one of the coloring boxes that's been stained. Jeremy was gracious enough to make multiple variations for people. I think I like this one better.
I like the red, but I do get that the blonde, the natural style. It's still coated. They're waterproof because those are people drink and color at the same time. Paula Paranormal. Hey, sorry we have you guys up on a TV trying to make sure
Who?
I'm just trying to make sure we shout everybody out as we go.
Yeah, yeah. So these are the shot glasses that we have available. Some of them have, I don't know, maybe hard to see,
Yeah, they won't be able to see inside there. Some of them have hidden lasered in
Easter eggs.
between the ghost, UFO, and we're doing more and more custom stuff.
So this is the shot glass. But then inside of the shot glass, you're not going to be able to see that, are you?
No.
It's too bright in here. But it's a ghost flipping you off. These are... I feel like I need to go. Start dancing for people. These are the cups, the stainless steel cups. That Jeremy lasers. Really, really cool.
You should show them a notebook.
Yeah.
What else we got in there?
Um,
So we're doing flasks as well. A lot of these can be customized. So, of course, we want to sell our merch, our logo. We are working with other podcasters and paranormal groups. We will work with you on getting you decent pricing so you can do this.
So this is our flask that we're selling.
I'm pretty sure we got the keychains in there too.
And its title is an official Chumming with the Spirits podcast, Spirit Trap, which I think is pretty funny.
Then we got keychains that are bottle openers. They got our little shark teeth on one side with our logo. Some of these are older. We're updating all our logos to the new. This is our old logo, single color. We're now going to a multicolored.
Nipple clamps.
Peyton's on here, man.
That's fine. He's fine. So I don't have examples of all of them, but we also have all of our books and coloring books available for sale. This throw me off. What way do I turn it? This way?
Yeah.
So,
But we just wanted to kind of come on here, talk about some of that stuff, mention other groups, which we're all going to be down in Arkansas for the Arkansas Cryptid Festival, June 6th.
which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, everybody's going to be down there. It'll be a great turnout. A lot of great speakers. I highly recommend getting the VIP because that's going to include air conditioning.
What was that? Oh, okay.
He's still gun shy from the investigation at McIntyre.
I'll be honest, I'm still a little flabbergasted about that. The bell.
The 6th.
So, can I say that?
Yeah.
So we're all
We'll
sitting
be
in.
posting that up
Yeah.
pretty soon.
So we're all sitting in the main,
Parlor.
room on the first floor, and Patsy and Peyton had a
Dead bell.
And
Words are hard.
Yeah, they are. Someone asked, "Oh, how many people are in this room?" And there were 6 of us, and it goes, ding, 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 and we're all like, "I think that was 6 dings."
No, he's got his own ghosts at home. He doesn't have to take any with him.
No, I don't. Yeah. But then I kept trying to talk and ask questions, and every time I would try to talk, it would ding really loud. So I would stop talking, and they would talk, and then I would try to start talking again, and it would ding to shut me up. That was the first time I've ever seen a dead bell, like, positively confirmed that we were talking.
A direct
Yeah,
response
intelligent.
Because it was me who asked how many living people are in the room.
Yeah.
Took it a few seconds, and then it I mean, not ding, ding,
No.
went ding, 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 and we'll have that. That's on video.
Yeah.
We'll be putting that up
It's pretty crazy.
probably tomorrow because somebody's going to need a nap after this. You can tell he's still tired. We're not as young as we used to be.
I'm not a young pup anymore.
If you haven't checked out the McIntyre Villa,
Please do.
absolutely go to their website. They are starting to do. We just found out Sleeper and McIntyre are starting to do daytime investigations from roughly 11 to 2. They're a reduced rate, like $100 for 5 people,
Hmm.
which is perfect for our daylight saving paranormal group. We'll start working on a logo for that. You know, be like daylight savings paranormal group, daytime investigations, so we can nap after. Um,
And before.
and before, uh, you know, we're gonna definitely reach out to Stephanie and Tori about this stuff. We do want to do more stuff in the day to get them a little more uh, exposure, because there's stuff that like a lot of people don't realize that there's activity during the daytime too. You just play it off to other things, but yeah, like Patsy said, it's an amazing location. Stephanie has done an outstanding job redecorating that whole place.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And another weird thing that we had happen last night was our DVR, or Jeremy's DVR system, JD's DVR system, it puts like green boxes around what it thinks are humans. And the doll room, all of the dolls, there were no boxes around, but the doll that had no head,
Yeah, it's
it
like
was
a
putting a
stand
green
for a
box
dress.
around.
Thought it picked it up as human. There's 2 paintings of all things on the walls that it detected as people.
Yeah.
It was a little odd. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, we got. I mean, the dead bell seemed to have been the most active thing.
Oh, and what was that other, the Willy Wonka box that they had?
The music player,
Music box. It would play Willy Wonka.
kids in the stairway. We got some, and we have to go through the video. We got some noises. It sounded like people talking, a guy laughing. Actually, that was during our live, I believe.
Yeah, and I went back and listened to it, and the moment that we should have heard the male laughing in the hallway, there's just like a loud click noise in that place,
Well,
which I don't understand
we had a
either.
camera in the hallway. Hopefully that will
That's
will
true.
pick up the sound and that. And like anything, like a lot of people, we talk about this stuff. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has to be done after an investigation.
And before.
Well, yeah, before set up, tear down. We generally run a 6 to 8 camera setup that will run between 6 to 10 hours of video. That wasn't you.
Not
growling?
me. No.
Something growling. It's probably your knees going. No more stairs.
Lay off the Twinkies, fat ass.
As they were doing stairs, lay off the Twinkies, because we had a good time. But there's it's one of those things of
Oh, yeah, we were hearing people walking up and down the stairs too.
yeah,
That was weird.
Patsy thought maybe, well, at least in the wall, there's water when you flush. The plumbing in the walls makes some sounds sometimes.
I gotta pee. Sorry. I should have done that
out of
before we went live.
nowhere. He remembered to take his mic off before he went into the bathroom. That could have been awkward. Yeah, Patsy got her hair pulled. Heard kids. So we're hoping a lot of that got captured, at least in audio, off the cameras. Overall, good time. What's everybody doing tonight? I mean, it is Saturday. We're kind of recouping. We're gonna be filming some episodes after this. We just wanted to hop on and tell everybody, say hey, try to keep people updated with what we have going on. We have located a trailer. We're working out the details on it for a mobile podcast. So we're hoping that we may have that all finalized and possibly redecorated for Arkansas. That way we can bring it down. It's going to be a mobile command center for investigations and the podcast. We'll have our laser in it. We'll have all our, basically a storage unit for all our stuff that we take when we go do investigations and when we do events. We will be working with some people like Drinking Cryptids, We have some Bigfoot expedition stuff coming up that we'll probably, if we have the trailer set up in time, we will be doing that. Co-sharing the trailer with other podcasters like John. We haven't really talked about it, but ideally, when we come out to Ada for the Ohio Bigfoot Jamboree, we're hoping to bring it with us. We'll have Starlink.
Yep.
We'll park it on the fairgrounds for the day. We'll have our booths and go over there every so often and
Nap.
nap. Do podcasts if possible. Depends on who's all there. We may set up an investigation while we're out in that area. Or at least go to some sites.
Where?
Ada.
Oh, Ada. Okay.
Yeah, because like when am I going to Loveland,
Well, I want to go to Hopkinsville too.
Hopkinsville?
That's a bucket list for me, just to see where the silver painted monkeys happened.
Yeah. So we do have an event coming up next weekend.
Sleeper.
The Sleeper with a bunch of investigation groups.
Weirdos.
Yeah. They're just like us. We're going to have to get some stuff. We have some stuff in the future with Peyton Paranormal.
Sleeper.
With Sleeper and some other locations. We're going to be working with Penn to do some stuff at the Garnett. We have to reach out to Josh Hurd. We want to do some stuff in Melbourne.
I would like
Justin, possibly his other locations.
The Whiteface House.
Yeah. It all depends on if we can get a hold of people, make things happen before it gets cold again.
And we're looking forward to next Friday night. We are going to get to hang out with our good friend Miles, our good friend Jason, and the lovely people and our also good friends from PRI. They're going to be in town for
Scott.
Yeah.
All of them are going to be in town.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's always a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we lucked out. We have an amazing group of friends, colleagues in the paranormal community. Been truly blessed with all the people that we have, that we know. So, you know, unfortunately, John's so far away in Ohio. He's always busy. Never has time to go to random hotels anymore.
I know. And we even offer to pay for the hotel rooms.
Yeah. Melbourne and Garnett. Garnett was, well, we're making a little bit of jokes about this, that Justin, I was there with Justin and Ashley from Penn Paranormal, and they were apologizing to me that it wasn't as active. And I'm like, we had something fall or get moved in every single room of that house. I have thermal image of a ball getting kicked out of a closet that there's nothing in the closet, and then you can hear a toy fire truck get moved around underneath the thermal. There's nobody else in the room. I'm like, you guys are a little privileged that this is, well, and I made a comment, like, we're in there and Justin blew up the beach ball to put it up in the closet, and it was come to think of it, it was a different beach ball because it was big enough that it kind of got stuck up there. So he puts it up there.
Something kicked it.
Well, this is before that event. Me and him are talking, and it gets moved but gets stuck.
Oh.
And it couldn't come down. It got stuck on the door frame. And we're like, oh, that's odd. Justin goes walking up to it, gets ready to push it back up, and just before he touches it, it spins. And he's like, oh, and then just proceeds to put it back up there. Not flinch, not, oh my gosh. And he's just, oh, that's interesting, and just puts it back up. And I'm like, you've had a lot of stuff happen for you to be that. Well, and like he went up into the very attic. We were getting stuff, like it sounded like bricks getting dropped. And he literally went to leave, and somebody was doing an Estes. Somebody yells, don't leave. And then you hear this bam from upstairs. So he goes right back up, looks, he can't figure out what dropped. We're thinking maybe it was some of the plaster from the...
That may have been, yeah.
But you would think it'd be fresh and on the ground. He couldn't find anything. I couldn't see anything when I went and looked.
It may have been something stomping.
It was loud. I mean, like, it was not... We had windows getting tapped. And I'm like, you guys... We had stuff happen in every single room. The house isn't that place isn't that big.
No, and that closet to the attic, that's where I had really the mirror experience.
Yeah.
Which
That's an interesting closet.
Yeah.
It's very active, but I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, for the first time to be able to fully investigate. I've been there one other time for an hour or two. We didn't really get investigated. I just got to walk around. It's definitely active. Um, you know, balls were getting knocked off the shelves. Dolls were getting pushed off.
just wait until you get to Malvern.
Yeah. Well, and that was to Ashley and Justin was a mild night. I'm like, oh, well, it's gonna be interesting.
Notification the Eeks with what?
The Estes with Larry ought to be hysterical. Yeah, yeah. When he starts Bigfoot calling.
So I have the headphones on doing the ESTA session. I thought I was playing coy and pushing it out slowly so that no one could hear it, but apparently it was not silent.
And then he goes, check the chair. Yeah. So, I mean, usually if you're with us, it will be rememberable at least. You're not going to forget your first time ghost hunting with the two of us. You know, to be fair.
I think it would be fun to get a bunch of us podcasters and paranormal groups to all chip in and go to the Missouri State. You know, get like 10 of us, 20 of us. Be like $50 a person.
Yeah. There's a lot of locations I think we could go. We could have a good time with.
Oh, we could all rent out the Stanley Hotel, all get rooms, and then like no one else is allowed to stay there because we've booked all the rooms. That would be fun.
The Stanley would be fun.
Yeah.
If we get authorized to be able to go actually investigate while we're there.
Well, if we're the only people in the hotel, why wouldn't we?
That's why you talk to management to get it okay. Yeah. You know, like the Sleeper is a nice location because it's big.
The Malvern's bigger than Sleeper.
So
Yeah.
I haven't done Malvern yet, so that's one like we got to reach out to Josh and talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, State Pen would be pretty nice.
I'm looking forward to our event at the end of next month. After we get back from squatching with Matt in the woods and peanut butter and
you do what you have to do. To
you
try
do what
to
you
get
got to
those
do.
Yeah, we're gonna be at Planet Comic Con Saturday, 28th. We're doing a speaking panel on the paranormal and comics with our good friend Michael and Michael Smith from PMS Paranormal. He's also with Just Us Friends Cosplay, and then another friend of ours, Xander View.
Sorry.
Resident nerd, knows comics, knows paranormal, knows sci-fi. So it'll be the four of us on stage talking about how paranormal's been in the comic books, what kind of killed it. Like a lot of people don't know, in the 40s, 50s, 60s, paranormal stuff like Dracula, Werewolf, Tales from the Crypt, Strange Things, they were more popular than superheroes.
And especially sci-fi, like the Alien stuff.
Yeah, Flash Gordon and
Tales from Outer Space.
And there's the superhero genre really actually came up and kind of, well, it didn't really kill it. It's the way they started doing the ratings and
Tom Cruise didn't help.
Yeah, on The Mummy.
Which, so
didn't do horrible, but Brandon Fraser was so.
Oh so God, that I remember seeing that in the theaters, and that was one of the more memorable theater outings from my child. Well, I wasn't a child, but remember going to. But I think if they had not labeled the Tom Cruise movie as DC Monsterverse The Mummy, I think it would have done well. It was a good standalone movie.
Well, and they introduced you to Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, which was Russell Crowe.
But they didn't follow through on it.
Well, the movie didn't do well.
No, I mean, even in the movie, they didn't follow through on that character. It was just kind of a side note.
Well, it was supposed to be a cameo to bring it in for later, but the movie itself didn't do as well as they hoped. So
yeah, if they hadn't affiliated it with it, I think it wouldn't have done as bad.
Well, had they kept the mummy as the main character.
Yes. Yeah. No.
Versus, you know,
So I'm actually looking forward to the new Mummy movie. It's not MonsterVerse Mummy. It's a horror movie. Have you seen the previews for it? It looks pretty good. But people, it's called The Mummy, so people are gonna trash it, associating it with the other universes.
But, so if you're here, that is Planet Comic Con. It is one of the largest. Well, it's the largest Comic Con in Kansas City.
This is the Midwest, actually.
Midwest. It's around 70,000 people. We tried to get a booth. Unfortunately, they are sold out for years to come. We'll keep on trying.
Which shocks me because it was a lot of money.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a decent amount of money to be there. But again, we were lucky enough to get chosen to be a panel. We'll always try to be a panel there. Hopefully, maybe next year we can collab with somebody and do a booth with them.
Absolutely. Well, we got. I'm shocked that we got prime time.
Yeah,
11 to noon on Saturday.
So, well, we don't know. They haven't released the schedule yet, so it may be like right at the same time as like William Shatner talking. Hard to say. We will be giving out swag bags for the first, was it 20 or 25?
The first 20 people are going to get a swag bag of a investigation notebook, a grab bag, sticker packs, some of our stickers. We are going to everyone else that shows up will at least get a little sticker pack with one of our stickers in it. We are going to be giving away,
or maybe even 2 of our stickers. We have
two of our stickers. Yeah, who knows?
We'll be giving away T-shirts during the event.
5 of them.
At least 5. We're trying to figure out how we want to handle that for sizing. We'll throw shirts out, and then if it doesn't fit you, come up and we'll exchange it.
Give it to them.
I'm planning on being on the floor, walking the floor that day and maybe the day after, trying to get some collaborations, checking in with, if you guys don't know, Elite Comics has a massive comic book booth there every year.
I wonder if, just side note, I wonder if he would let us store the 1 or 2 totes for the panel at his.
We just need to go talk to him,
so that we don't have to like
I'd like
unload.
to talk about maybe doing a collaboration with on like for an hour, come out and be in his booth.
I bet you he would let us do that.
We just need to talk to him. But and there's other local people that have booths in that. But like I said, we'll be walking the floor. We'll have our shirts on.
Or not. Maybe shirtless. Who knows?
Cosplaying as a naked Bigfoot. But if you see us come up, love to take pictures. We'll actually probably have backpacks with swag in with us to be able to hand out postcards and some other stuff.
Yep.
It's our way of trying to get more integrated into the Kansas City area. And we love comics, we love sci-fi, we love geeky stuff.
And I love movies, so.
Yeah, and movies. So it's like right up our alley. We did have to reach out to Bill again to see if we can do the Summer Jam for Elite Comics, because that's going to be coming up. Was that June last year? June or July?
I think it was June 23rd, somewhere around there.
But so that's one of our biggest events. That'll be the largest event that we're going to do this year at 70,000 plus people. So if you are going to Comic-Con, post it on Facebook. We'll do some posts coming up to see if anything. We'll sit down and have lunch with you guys. Like some of the vendors for the food are pretty good. I was really surprised. Of course, you got the drinks. You walk around, have drinks.
Speaking of movies and TV shows, it just started season 2.
What?
Monarch.
Oh yeah, I have to start watching that. Oh, and you can check us out on our IMDb.
Yeah, IMDb, Internet Movie Database.
Which we both have pages, and then Chumming with the Spirit has pages. All our current episodes of season 3 are up.
Except last night's.
Except for last night's. We will be constantly updating that. We're going to start doing some screen still shots, adding those in when we can. Matt Orton's, we finally got him on there. At least picture under our affiliation. He needs to set up his own IMDb page. Same with the Mr. John Fike with Miss Munsters and Mullets.
So they have them. They just you need to finish setting them up and claim them and put your pictures up there and get things going. Because that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah. we were really
Sorry.
surprised how,
High our score was.
yeah, that was a little weird to see that.
So it's a oxymoron. The lower your number,
The better you are.
the higher your score.
So, if, like for a person, if you're pretty much if you're under 1,000,
Under
or
10,000, really.
yeah, well, like a superstar is 1,000 or lower number, meaning like Tom Cruise was what 56.
Yeah, like The Rock was like 1,054 or something like
Yeah.
that.
So A tier, um, we were just surprised that like our podcast was like 300,000 rating,
Our podcast was 305,044, I believe.
which is
Astronomically high.
for us like we're like holy cow. Especially when it's not had that many posts.
Yeah.
You know, we're both around one, like you're 1.2, I'm 1.3 million.
Yeah, well, now I'm 1.298. You're like 1.36.
Yeah. And we're trying to figure out how you can see like mine's steadily been decreasing. Parachums had spikes, so there's something going on that it's registering
I don't
you
know
on
about.
certain days, like May 4th. It may be, I don't know if it's news articles or what, but it's been kind of interesting.
I haven't
So
been in the
we
news.
now
so-
have we now have that. We actually have links to those pages on our website.
I thought I put this on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, but she can still.
No, it's text messages coming through.
Does it have a moon at the very top? Like
Yeah,
that?
it turned itself off. I don't know how.
Oh. So, yeah. What else we got going on? Of course,
The live in November.
well, we're skipping Paracon KC.
Well, oh, I did. I thought maybe you had talked about that when I was in the restroom.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Paracon KC 2026. We will be part of the podcast party on Friday, and Jason hasn't announced it yet, but as of right now, I believe we're going to be the ones doing the Friday night investigation
With the Kling brothers.
with Kling Brothers, which I think that'd be a bucket list for both of us. Amazing guys. Ghost Lab was a big influence. They were the ones that were trying to do as much scientific method as possible, talking about theories.
Still my favorite paranormal show of all time.
So that's going to be really good. The Kling Brothers and themselves just being there is really neat. They have a wealth of knowledge. Of course, they're out of Texas. Looking forward to that. There's going to be quite a few people. Vendors are still being listed for that. We'll have a booth there as well with all our swag. We'll do the live podcast party that Friday night, then head over to the investigation
At the same location.
at the same location. So makes it a little easier this time. I mean, last year we just had to walk next door, but
Yeah. But this place is going to be pretty cool. I've investigated it there before with Hector and Jason, and it is huge.
yeah, we're hoping we'll be able to go one time or if not two before the actual Paracon to reinvestigate, just get some hot spots and that.
Like in scope of size, it's probably like 10 sleepers put together.
Oh wow, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
We're not setting cameras up for that. We're gonna have hand cards.
I don't think, I mean, we would only be able to do one room with the camp. That's how big the rooms are. Like, we'd have to have like 8 DVR systems. And I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot of review.
Yeah.
Now what Parachim was talking about, November 7th is the date. We're location to be determined. We're doing a live podcast party. As of right now, we're 3. We have Backwoods Boogeyman?
Yeah.
Jeb?
Was that backwoods or backyard?
I'm the one that says yard. You always say
It's
woods.
backwoods. Okay.
Backwoods Boogeyman with Jeb, Cryptids of the Corn,
Us.
and us. Possibly a 4th. We're waiting for information from John Fike. Myth Monsters and Mullets, maybe our 4th. Our MC of the night is going to be Matt Orton from Drunken Cryptids.
Oh.
There may be others,
Oh.
because we haven't talked to everybody, but there may be other podcasters and vendors depending on the location for this. It'll be a one night, basically one afternoon. Come in, we'll be selling tickets. They'll probably range between 25 to 50 depending on what package. we're trying to work that out because we'd like to do some packages where you'd select what shirt you want from what group.
I like that.
That way, you get a ticket. You're gonna get like first front rows, and you'll get a shirt with the size. But we're working on it. We want it to be the best bang for your buck to come see us and some amazing podcasters besides us that have helped us and inspired us and have been really great friends. That's why I said there's possibly more people showing up because we have not talked to everybody yet. So if you're wondering why we're not mentioning you, it could be because we just haven't had time to talk to you yet. So eventually we will be doing another one the following year during springtime. We want to do an outdoor event. Springtime, like at a sandstone type theater area, maybe the Ren Fair, if we can rent the area. But we're looking for a large outdoor area to be able to do these, have more vendors, eventually maybe even turn it into a full-size Paracon style, not Paracon, but a podcast style, where we can get, because we'd like to eventually get vendors coming in from like Rhodes, the
Riverside,
StreamYard. Kansas City has a podcast studio, so maybe we can get them to come out with some representation, talking about how what advantage it is.
Maybe even like radio station hosts and stuff.
Johnny Dare, if we can get local Kansas City people, and have vendors that cross over. It wouldn't be strictly paranormal. It would probably be a blend of everything, from, because Kansas City is well known for their barbecue. We have jazz. We have a whole bunch of stuff that
art.
Art, which makes Kansas City unique. And there's a bunch of Kansas City podcasts that aren't necessarily paranormal, but could also use information, okay, like how do we do these cut scenes? How did they do those cut scenes? How do you get B-roll? How do you get people to interview? What's the main traction? How do you get views on YouTube versus TikTok versus Rumble versus Instagram? Everybody's so unique and does everything so well in certain niches. Getting those people to talk about that is what we're kind of looking for. And it also, for people that are, say you have a paranormal group and you're looking to move into the podcast realm and you don't know how to make that step, those would be the people who'd want to come out. We'd have seminars at some point in time to be able to talk about that. So that's what we're hoping to grow this to. Like I said, we know a bunch of podcast groups. We're going to be talking to them because we'd want to change it up. Have us and one big headliner like Cryptids of the Corn, and then rotate the 2 or 3 other podcast groups that are talking to other people, because we, like I said, we know a bunch of people, especially in the Kansas City, Missouri area, Kansas area, and maybe even bring in some investigators on how they're doing their stuff, how they built their channels on Facebook or YouTube, and then other channels like cooking channels or whatever. So
sports.
Sports. So we're open to a lot of opportunities and talking and collabing and getting other people out there. There's so many million people. I mean, Kansas City itself is like 2.2 million people in the greater Kansas City area. There's plenty of viewers to go around. I don't just watch one type of TV or videos. Same with music. I listen to about everything. So that's the goal, is to eventually build this to be a 1-day, maybe even eventually a 3-day weekend of events at a nice location where people can talk. You can go, you can get information like, hey, or even meet people that can help produce you on a show to get your feet going, and work with you there. A lot of our friends are starting to do that, at being a producer, where they have their channel and then they have sub channels of other people that are giving it a try to see if it's something they want. It's like, pardon me, paranormal investigation groups. There's, some you do it for yourself, some you're doing it for entertainment. You like posting that stuff up, and others are trying to do it for scientific. Everybody has their own reason why. So
I could go down big gutter on that one.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a podcast coming up.
So we also have coming up. I haven't. We don't have a definitive date, but it won't be something that the public can come to. It's going to be in the second week of June. We're going to be going out and helping again with Camp Milton, the camp summer camp for kids and teenagers with muscular dystrophy that my sister helps
the
run.
auction though will be public. Because they're going to do another auction.
But that won't be in June. That'll be later on. But we're going to go out there, and I haven't told you about this yet. I was talking to my sister,
and the video game.
Well, maybe I did tell them about it. We're gonna.
I was sitting here when you had the conversation.
Yes.
He hasn't slept.
I haven't slept. We're gonna be doing for the kids. We're gonna be doing a live, interactive, paranormal investigation video game session. So.
Did you ever look up the video game's name?
I didn't. So they're not going to be playing a video game. They're going to be reenacting like they're in the video game, going around the camp trying to solve a mystery in the paranormal with equipment and cameras and stuff like that. And then we'll give a talk about the paranormal, the podcast, what we do, evidence, and all that kind of stuff. But she also asked if we would be willing to come out and help one or two other nights that week with other events they have to promote our podcast. They're super excited about this. I think it's going to be good for the kids. Give us an opportunity to enrich their summer camp a little bit, because they don't really get the opportunities like other normal children and teenagers do. So this is huge for them. And then, again, later on in the year, what month was that, October or September?
That was October or September. In September.
They'll be doing another auction that we will participate in and help as much as we can.
Yeah. So we had put up a free overnight investigation with swag that was bid on, and we ended up doing that at the Sleeper.
And this I think this go around we make it someplace bigger.
Yeah, but when we do that, we need to probably put like 3 different dates down.
Yeah.
So they know when they're bidding.
So that they can't choose the date.
Yeah, that kind of caused some problems. We're live and learn.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention Central Kansas
yes.
Paracon in Hutchinson in September. We will be speakers there as well, not just at. So we're speaking at a bunch of places. Everything goes well. We have Elmwood UFO Days in July. We'll be up there with Darkwoods Paranormal. Darkwoods Paranormal is going to be doing a few other things with us throughout the year. We'll let them tell you when and where they're going to show up at, because it's a surprise.
Surprise!
But we are looking for the Central Kansas Paracon. It was in Elmwood last year. It literally outgrew that location that day that they had it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this year. It's in Hutchinson. It's going to be a great time. We're speaking Friday at 3 p.m. And I get, if you can't take off work, that's okay. We're going to be there the whole.
We'll hold it
weekend.
against you.
Yeah.
Just
we're going to give away special gifts during that speaking event that only you can get at that moment in time. And if you miss it, just SOL. That's don't know what to tell you. It'll be like being a 90s kid. You missed the friggin' TV episode, you're never going to see it again because it's never re-airing. You can't only take bathroom breaks during commercials.
Yeah.
That's when we start doing commercials. Bathroom break, commercial, go.
That's a good one.
But this year is packed full of stuff that we're doing. Like always, please come out, support us, say hi.
Or not.
Take pictures with us. Yeah, I mean, they're wave.
Just sees a bunch of people just walk by flipping us off.
Yeah. Come by, grab some stickers. We always have stickers out for free. There's some stipulations certain places that you can't give free stickers out, so we'll work around that with you. But
so just come back behind the booth and I'll slide it to you, on the down low.
But and I'm sure we're trying to get back into doing these lives
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis. So I believe we're kind of locking in on Saturdays at 7,
Yep.
unless we have an event. If we have an event, we'll probably post a pre-recorded.
That wouldn't be
video.
live then.
No, but at least we give you something to watch if you're willing to watch us live. Like the only time we'd run into problems is like if we're at the speaking event at that moment in time. But
Was that your stomach?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
But we're down to 2 people and I'm one of them. So
Thanks for watching.
yeah, we're at 48 minutes.
Mhm.
Unless
Yeah.
we want, let's just go ahead and knock it up to 55 minutes. We'll have an hour.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
It's only been going for 50 minutes. So 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. Who else is here besides Patty? Oh no, it's Patty and me probably. Because I'm logged in.
It might not be Patty.
May not be
Patsy.
Patty.
It might be John.
Who's left? If you're listening to us, type something into the chat so we know who's left. That was you.
That was not me.
That
That
was
was-
a growl.
That sounded like your stomach.
That was not my stomach growling.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to send out a special thank you to Amanda from Offbeat Paranormal, who
yes.
graciously and amazingly
Narrated.
narrated.
Is that the word you're looking for?
Yes, I was trying to figure out what way I had to turn it. Our
Patsy's still there. It's me and Patsy.
our new coloring book, Parachum's First Paranormal Investigation, which was last week's Sunday Funday episode. Thank you so much. You did an amazing job. I think it turned out awesome. We should do, like, when we get yours done, we should have someone narrate.
And we can get Penn.
Yeah. Or John.
We'll get somebody. Maybe Jocelyn. Adding in words every so often.
It's just going to be bleep, 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 bleep. We love you, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Oh, if you want to reach behind you and grab that poster, we're going to start doing. This was Jeremy's birthday present in December. I put together a poster. Why is it like hard to judge? Of all of the episodes that we had done, the thumbnails up to that point, I'm going to start doing starting with season 3, which is this year's. So at the end of this year, it will have thumbnails of all of our primary episodes, the Sunday Fun Days, and the Wax Stories thumbnails. And we are going to sell prints of them.
Probably 11 by 17.
That might be way too small. Because there's going to be hundreds of these little things.
That's the size of the. That's the size of that.
That is not 11 by 17.
The
I think-
posters for Elmwood and that are 11 by 17.
Okay, I think that's 20 by 18.
But anyways, 11 by 17 will fit it. Trust me.
Okay. But it's just another little thing to commemorate and say thank you. And we may give them away for special giveaways.
What we should do is also put how many subscribers we had at the end of the year.
At the beginning and at the end. Like starting off season 3 and then ending season 3.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
As we're,
That
as you
was
guys-
my stomach.
As you know, we're slowly growing. Well, wide. We've now reached 40,000 subscribers. We will be doing an event at 50,000. It may end up lining up with one of the events we're already doing. We will let everybody know as we get that figured out.
And when we hit 100,000, we're both getting tattoos.
Yep. We hit 100,000, get our YouTube plaque. We'll be going, maybe doing a live as we get shark tattoos on us somewhere.
I'm gonna
Every
get
time
mine.
to get on his butt.
Yep. Speaking of butts.
That sounded wet.
Uh-oh. But yeah, I'm fun. I'm
Fun. Really?
I'm thinking
really
this is going to be a fun idea. But my opinion doesn't really matter. So
Sorry, I had to put my glasses on to see how much time we had left.
5 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Patsy, he had a ghost here already. This is where we got the door closing, and we both saw a shadow run down the hallway. Once I looked at it, and I evidently I'm more scary than a shadow person because it took off running.
Wonder if this will work.
Nope.
Oh, here.
We're hoping we got some new friends too. Cracking Cans.
How does that look?
Yeah, it works. We just did a collab with them. Had a great time. Is that episode released? Cracking Cans.
No, it's next week's.
Next week's Cracking Cans cast.
Talking about the Flatwoods Monster.
Which had a great time.
Yeah.
That's where the outtake of that was Corey that knocked over all the cans.
It was Michael.
It was Mike. Mike knocked all the cans
I'm
over.
pretty sure it was
I
Michael.
thought it was Corey.
I could be wrong.
I think he's wrong. But anyways, one of them, we'll outtake this and throw it up there, and they can explain which one's which. We all look the same.
So we've also been throwing around the idea of
Swimming after dark.
no
Don't go swimming at night.
equipment builds.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So I recently watched an episode of I think it was Expedition X with Josh Gates' team, and it reignited in my mind last night when Patsy pulled out a little remote control toy car, and I was like, oh, they had one on the episode that she was sitting on a bridge and had that in front of her, and they retrofitted the toy car with an EMF detector so that when it detected EMF, it would move. And I'm like, that would be fun. We should look into that.
So we've been talking about it. Some of you guys may know paranormal equipment is not cheap. Well, let me rephrase that. Buying paranormal equipment is not cheap. There is some, and the people making paranormal equipment, there's a lot of stuff you have to do. You want to make it rugged enough it doesn't break. Fairly rough environment. We're going to start making certain devices and that are, we think maybe easier to use or easier to set up, or may just be fun and novelty. How fun would it be to have a Dead Bell drinking game? If you ask a question, get a response, you got to take a drink. Maybe it's Coca-Cola, maybe it's Everclear. We don't know. That's up to you. We're just saying, why not have a drink with a ghost and have fun? It's not all doom and gloom. They're just people too.
Until you get to your 10th shot of Everclear.
But stuff like that, REM pods in different forms, combining devices. We'd like to make a less expensive version of like a tripwire, maybe with cat balls and bells. Literally be a tripwire if you had it running across. So more interactive things. Like I said, we're not trying to make $1 million, but we would like to put some stuff out there that's affordable, easy to go and use, and are fun. That's the whole point of this.
It would be fun. That might be difficult to pull off, Larry.
Talking to yourself, yeah?
No. A device like a spirit box, but have it programmed that if it picks up a word that it can understand with AI, have Bluetooth capabilities to where it'll put the word on a TV screen.
Or use HDMI out.
Or use HDMI out. Either way, but program it with AI that if it picks up like hello or something, it'll put it up on the screen.
Might be able to tie in with some of the apps to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
like I said,
popped in my head.
we're working on stuff. We did an SS session. We did a split audio. Actually, we realized our Sinister box is capable of recording to a SD card, so you don't need the split audio. But we ran the audio into a voice recorder, so we could capture what was being heard while the person's saying stuff.
I mean, you still have to mesh up
Yeah,
files, but
but
it's a lot
the
easier.
stuff we're looking at is like as we do these investigations and we're trying to get this information, how do we make it easier? Like a K2 with a time and date stamp would be kind of nice. Like when you have a spike at a certain, it would log the spike intensity and what time and date.
So Melmeters are able to do that,
I know, but you would have to have the
but they're like
data-
$400.
the data recording. The technology, they're expensive because that technology was very hard 20 years ago.
Yes.
Nowadays, with microcomputers and that, it's not nearly as expensive. It's time consuming. Don't get me wrong. Engineering hours is what really drives the cost. Is basically doing prototype after prototype, getting something to be where it needs to be at, and then you're trying to recoup all that in 100 units or whatever. So I mean that's. I'm not knocking people for the prices of where things are at.
I am.
We just think there's a more affordable,
There
fun
is.
things. I mean, because like there's different levels of doing this. Like if you're going out there just for your own personal experience, your phone and a flashlight is all you really need. Like I said, we'll talk about that. I think we're gonna do a topic on that on are you doing the paranormal investigations wrong? More than likely. It depends on what you're trying to do.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
So
Are you rolling your cables up wrong, or do you not know how to unroll a cable?
no, that sucked. It was more than likely my fault, but that sucked. So thanks for watching, and
Patsy, thanks for sticking around this whole time.
yeah, we'll
We
catch you
greatly appreciate all the support.
on the flip side.
Good night. Be safe.